everybody, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Hope everyone's doing alright. In the UK we had a really hot spell going on and it's finally decided to slightly cool down a little bit more, which is quite nice. Just a little weather update for everyone there. But yes, today's video is showing you what was in the August Sew Hayley Jane subscription box, which I get. And also I thought I would show you a little flick through of the new ebook, which is from Deer and Doe, called Dressed. So today I'm wearing a Tilly and the Buttons Indigo dress along with some Sew Over It ultimate trousers, which I kind of hacked a little bit to use like a ponte. And yeah, so it's a really comfortable kind of little outfit today. So let's start off with the Sew Hayley Jane box. So this box arrived to me a few days ago. And you may have seen, if you follow some of the other YouTubers, there has been a few videos already of this. And so you've got Liz from The Baker That Sews, and also Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room. And I'm not sure if anyone else has done one yet, but there might be. But yeah, so sorry if you've already seen the details and everything already, but I kind of thought I would still share it because, you know, it might be nice for people to get, you know, different people's points of view and things like that from the box. So yeah, I will get opening. So as usual, you are greeted with the yellow tissue paper. So all the goodies are wrapped up inside there. And this this box's theme is Secret Garden on there. And yeah, as normal, you know, you've got like a little introduction from Hayley in the magazine. You've got some interviews with some different people from the sewing community and from crafters. You've got a lovely little section on here about fat quarter makes. And yeah, the usual one fabric, two ways. So yeah, there's some lovely versions made there. And yeah, your pattern picks from the fold line. And yeah, so yeah, your general kind of stuff in there. I do love this new section, which I mentioned in my last Sew Hayley Jane chat, was this Instagram watch where Hayley obviously picks out different people from Instagram when they've done their makes. So I love that little section there, and I was really excited actually when I saw Liz in her lovely polka dot dress there. So yeah, I was really excited about that. So yeah, some lovely little ones there. Okay, so on to the goodies. Now I subscribe to the classic box, which is the kind of the middle ground one. And so you normally get just a couple of bits from some independent kind of crafters. And this one is from Cobble and Hive, and it is a lovely little beeswax, and it's in the shape of a sunflower, if you can see there. It's really pretty. So yeah, I mean, I've heard of people using beeswax for, like, you know, thread conditionings and things. I haven't personally used it before, so I'll actually give that a go, because I think it is kind of aimed at like the hand sewing kind of things, and I do a little bit of hand sewing, so yeah, I might give that a go. You never know, it might actually help improve that. And then the other piece they give you is some snap fasteners. Now, I will be honest, I kind of looked at these and I was like, oh, I don't really know how I'm supposed to actually fasten them, because they don't have any like instructions or anything on the back, but I'm sure I can Google it or YouTube it and I'll find out, because I'm kind of used to kind of like my little kind of plastic snaps or my metal bang-in snaps, so I don't quite know how to fasten those, but I'm sure I'll work it out. And then I've got some lovely bias binding here, which is this beautiful pink kind of floral. It's lovely. So yeah, that would be really nice, I think, for if you want to kind of have like a nice little pop of colour, if you're going to do bias binding on your neckline or your armholes or something like that, that would be really, really sweet. And then onto the fat quarters. I love these fat quarters, I just have to say. So they are such pretty colours. So you've got like this purpley floral one. this is gorgeous, this one, kind of with the navies and the pinks and the purples. And then you've got like a little kind of ditzy print. And then this one's lovely. This one's like a blue kind of like tile kind of print, I guess. Do you know what? It's kind of like, that could have almost been in last month's box as well, which is kind of like Riviera themed. And there's a few kind of like tile print looking things there. So that would actually go really well with the ones from last month's box as well. And then you get your thread. So that gives you a little sneaky peek of what colour the fabric's going to be. And I do have to say, the fabric in this box, I love. I have not been disappointed as of yet with any fabric that I've had from a So Hayley Jane box, and this one is beautiful. It is in one of my favourite fabrics, which is a viscose twill, and it is this beautiful green. And you can see on there you've got the white flowers and then the black flowers as well, and it is just gorgeous. And I wish I could kind of explain how soft this feels as well. It is so soft and it is just gorgeous. I love it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to make out of it. I do have maybe an idea, but I'm going to think about it a little bit more. But I'm thinking it's going to be a dress. And yeah, I love these colours. And I love the fact that it kind of looks like it could actually be suitable for spring, summer, autumn or winter, because it's just gorgeous and I love it so much. So my kind of thoughts is I'm going to see whether I can maybe wear it as a dress that I could also team up with maybe some tights as well, because I think this would be really good for autumn, or at least coming into autumn anyway. So yeah, I think I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, I'm going to ponder over it maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I love that fabric. And then you also get some sweets. This is the only thing actually that I am disappointed in, because I don't like these sweets. They're Parma violets, and I mean, I know lots of people do, and you know, it's fine, I'll just give them to Stuart or something. But yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like out of the box. But you know, you can't be picky when it comes to things like that, can you? But yeah, I loved that box. It was such a lovely box. I love the fabric so much. I cannot wait to use that. So yeah, you never know, you may see in my September sewing plans that fabric might pop up. Okay, so that was the August So Hayley Jane box. I hope you enjoyed having a little look through that. And now I'm going to move on to giving you just a little overview of the latest ebook from Deer and Doe. And what I've done is I've got the ebook on my tablet here, and through the powers of technical magic, hopefully I will be inserting what I'm looking at the same time as talking to you. Fingers crossed. So I just need to set this up to do a record, and then hopefully you should have it inserted here. So this is the ebook from Deer and Doe, and yeah, as I say, it's called Dressed. Now, just a really quick thing from me is this ebook is basically just really nice, simple patterns. So, you know, there's nothing too fussy with any of these patterns, and that's what really drew me to it. I love some of these, so yeah, I hope you like them too. So I'm just going to have a little flick through. So what I will do is I will just go down to the table of contents, just so you can kind of see what's in there. Now, you get your intro, you get your method, and then it goes on to obviously the most important part, the patterns. Now, just to explain with the method section, now if you are somebody that likes to kind of, you know, analyse kind of what you want your style to be, you know, kind of what are your colours, you know, does your wardrobe fit in with your lifestyle, etc., then this is a brilliant section for you. I will be perfectly honest, I would probably just bypass this section because I bought the book just literally for the patterns. I'm not too interested about kind of analysing things about my wardrobe, because I just literally make what I want, what colours I want. I don't care if they suit me or if it doesn't fit in my lifestyle. If I see a pretty pattern, I just make it. But for those of you, I know a lot of you do like to analyse aspects obviously of your wardrobe. So this is a brilliant section if you are someone like that. So what you get is you get like things like little worksheets. And what I will do is I'll just flick through and I'll show you some of the examples of the worksheets. So in this example, this is the section where it says about analysing your lifestyle. And if we kind of flick down a little bit more on there, you will see that you get this worksheet which you fill out. Now what they have done is they have given you an example of how you would fill out the worksheet as well. So if we go down a little bit more, there's a second worksheet. There we go. So there's your examples of worksheet 1. So what they've done here is, you know, they've kind of said, you know, which season do you have in mind for your wardrobe? And then it kind of gives you, you know, kind of, you know, what is your lifestyle? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? You can write down what you do, you know, on each day of the week. And yeah, so you can fill all that out. And then the second example of the worksheet, so again, it's kind of, you know, what context do you have in mind for your wardrobe, you know, and, you know, what location, specific characteristics and all of those things. So you can actually fill that out as well. So this is about kind of defining your style and kind of like a mood board, if you will, I think on there. So again, I'm just flicking through, so I'm sorry if you can't read all of it, but obviously that's why you'd buy the book. Yeah, again, if I flick down, you'll see on there that there is some worksheets. So you've got this one here. And this one I think is probably, yeah, kind of maybe a slightly nicer one out of them because you can kind of put your colours in as well. So yeah, so what qualities evoked on your mood board best reflect who you are? I wouldn't even know how to answer that, to be honest. And then, yeah, so you've got things like, you know, what are the 5 dominant colours on your mood board? So, yeah, I think that's quite a nice little worksheet to have. And then this one you may find quite interesting, which is about finding your colours. I know a lot of people are interested in finding out their colours, so this might be a nice little section for you. And it tells you a little bit about colour theory, which I think is really cool. And also it kind of tells you, obviously, if you've, like, depending on your different skin tones, you know, what colours might be kind of quite suited for you. And again, some more worksheets on there to fill out. You go, lots of different types of colours. Obviously, I am, just as I say, I'm flicking through because, you know, otherwise, you know, there's no point in people buying the book, is there? So yeah, so again, it just gives you a little worksheet you can fill out there as well. And then this section is really nice. It's just titled How to Make Peace with Your Body. And I think that's a lovely little section on there. So I think, yeah, if you do have this ebook, it's definitely worth a read of that, because I think plenty of us fall into the category of probably needing to make peace with our bodies and actually celebrating what we have. So yeah, I do recommend, if you do have the ebook, make sure you read through that section. And then you do have some worksheets that follow on with that. So obviously it tells you about, you know, what your height, what your bust measurements are. I mean, it's good to, you know, kind of recognise all of that as well. So yeah, that's a quite nice little section there. And then you've got a section about planning your projects. So it'll be a case of, you know, like as it says here, how many outfits do you actually need? So again, you get some more worksheets on here, you know, which kind of says, you know, how many outfits do you need for this season? So again, it's got a nice little section here, which is, you know, kind of if it's a bit confusing. So if you've got 6 outfits, then that might mean, you know, 3 tops and 2 bottoms. 8 outfits could be, you know, 4 tops, 2 bottoms. So that could kind of help you out a little bit there. And then you have a section about making sure you choose the right fabrics. So again, I mean, goes into different, you know, kind of fabric types. So you've got like different weaves. So you've got your plain weave and your twill. you know, satin, crepe, jersey, interlock, velvet. So yeah, they're really, really helpful, I think, those little bits. And then, so that was all the kind of the method bits. I mean, that was just literally a really quick flick through. There are, I think, 90 odd pages that you can go through on there. There's all different types of other kind of worksheets and things. So yeah, I think that's a really good section to have in a book if that's something that you are interested in. So the bit which probably a lot of you are watching for is actually about the patterns. So now we're on the patterns section now. And it gives you a little introduction, you know, before you start, making sure you choose the correct fabric, make sure you're taking your measurements, things like that, and then printing the patterns, because obviously this is an ebook, so all the patterns you would have to print out either yourself or through a copy shop. And then let's go on to the pattern. So this one is the first one, which is the T-shirt. And what I'll do here is I'll see if I can zoom in here for the line drawings of the T-shirts. So you get your standard kind of like scoop neck T-shirt, and then you also get a V-neck. Now, I'm very interested actually in trying out the V-neck, because if you'd seen my July makes video, I made a V-neck T-shirt, and the instructions actually confused me quite a bit. So that was my first ever V-neck T-shirt. So I'm really interested in trying this V-neck T-shirt to see how this one comes out. So that's the T-shirt. And then next up is the skirt pattern. And again, I really like the look of this, because as you can see from the picture, she's got the skirt and also the T-shirt, and she's tucked it in. And yeah, if you were to do that in the same colour, you'd almost look like you've got like, you know, like a faux dress on. And I really, really like that look actually. So yeah, this is the skirt. And this one, so it's a slightly flared high-waisted skirt featuring an elastic waistline and available in two versions, midi length and knee length, and the skirt's lining makes it suitable for all seasons. And that is, again, what I love about this one is it's not just a plain standard skirt, it's a lined skirt. So I really, really like that idea. So if you want maybe a little bit of, you know, like a heavier weight skirt, you know, if you're going into autumn, winter, then it'll keep you a little bit warmer. Or also if you use certain fabrics, you know, that might stick to tights and things, if you could do a different lining on the inside as well so it doesn't stick to your tights. So I thought that was a really good idea. And it gives you obviously your fabric recommendations as well. So let's have a look a little bit closer at those line drawings. So yeah, you've got your midi and your slightly shorter one with that elasticated waist. So yeah, I think they're a really nice shape, those ones, and just very plain and simple. And then next up is the mock neck. And again, I really like this one. It does kind of remind me a little bit of the Tilly and the Buttons Freya top, which I have made a couple of. So it is quite similar to that. So I might not make this one. I might give it a go, I don't know. But I've got the Freya and I think this one is quite similar. But again, I'll show you the versions of this. So again, this is a form-fitting knit top featuring stylish mock neck and is available in two versions. You can have a long sleeve and you can have a sleeveless, which there we go, are the line drawings there. So yeah, a nice plain kind of straightforward little mock neck top. I do like the sleeveless version actually, that looks quite nice as well. But as I say, I've got the Freya, so it is quite, you know, similar to that. But, you know, if you don't have Tilly's stretch book with the Freya, then, you know, this one you could always try. So this one is really, really nice. I'm definitely going to give this one a go. So this is the dress. And it's a nice kind of looking kind of T-shirt style kind of dress with a little gathered waist. I think it looks really, really cute. And this one, again, it comes in two different lengths. So this has a boat neck and it features drop shoulders, an elasticated waist and a flared skirt. And it's in two lengths. You get midi and knee length. So there we go. Those are the line drawings for those, and I really like that. I think that's the sort of shape for a dress that I love. I love it where it's slightly nipped in at the waist and that kind of t-shirt style. I think it just looks really nice. So this is for woven fabrics as well. So yeah, that's a really nice touch on there. Okay, and then next up is we have the blouse pattern. And the blouse pattern is basically kind of like a boxy kind of t-shirt style. And so on here, so this chic understated blouse features a rounded collar, short sleeves, and is available in 2 versions, top with curved hem and dress with a straight hem. So we can see on here. So nice kind of basic looking on there. Again, just really nice, plain and simple. And what I really like about this one is you can make it in jersey or woven. So you can see on the other side saying you can use fairly fluid, very lightweight to lightweight woven fabrics in cotton, linen, rayon, lyocell, silk or wool, and then lightweight to medium weight jersey or interlock fabrics in cotton, linen, rayon, etc, etc. So yeah, and yeah, it says with less than 10% stretch, so yeah, I suppose depending on what you're picking, you get obviously different outcomes with that. So that's just like the blouse. And then this one is one that I would absolutely love to try. I love the look of this blouse. This is the Butternut Blouse. And yeah, I think it looks adorable. I love it. So if we scroll down, there we go. There is the line drawings there for you. So again, nice plain kind of simple lines on that. You've got a slightly longer sleeve and a short sleeve. Yeah, it says this button-up V-neck blouse is available in 2 versions, elbow length sleeves and short sleeves. So that one is recommended for lightweight woven fabrics. And then this picture here, I love the top, the button-up blouse. I love the look of this one. I love that it's kind of really casual with, you know, like the trousers and the trainers. That's probably exactly how I would wear it. And then this picture does actually show the next pattern, which is the pants. I always feel weird saying pants because obviously in the UK pants is like underwear, whereas we call them, you know, trousers. So, but as the book says they're pants, I'm saying pants. But yeah, if we go down, have a look here, then I will, yeah, open up these line drawings here. So you can see that they are elasticated waist and they're kind of tapered legs. So you get your full length versions and your shorts. And so it says these straight cut pants taper to the ankle and feature pockets, a mock fly and a low elastic waist. They're available in 2 versions, ankle length and shorts. So again, that is for kind of medium weight cottons for that. And then the next one, again, really excited about this one, which is the jacket. And yeah, I mean, the model just looks beautiful in this. So yeah, I love this. And so this one is, as I say, the jacket. So it's a duster jacket that features drop shoulders, large patch pockets, and can be worn open or tied, closed with the belt, and it's available in 2 versions, your ankle length and just below the knee. So there are the line drawings there. And yeah, it just looks really, really nice. I love the look of that. It's kind of like more of a kind of a coatigan type look, I think, on there. So yeah, I think that would be lovely. And I would love to do like the ankle version. I think that would be so nice to wear in like autumn, winter. So yeah, this one on here, so it does say medium to heavyweight wovens, so linen, rayon, lyocell, silk or wool. So I think that'd be really nice, and maybe kind of like a nice wool, that would be lovely. And then the last pattern is the Collots. And yeah, these look really nice. I'm not 100% sure if I would make the long versions, but I quite like the shorts versions on there. I mean, I do like kind of like culottes, but I prefer them not so flared. But yeah, I will show you the versions here. So these high-waisted culottes feature an invisible zipper closure to the back, side slant pockets and generous front pleats. They're available in 2 versions, ankle length and shorts. And there we go, there's the line drawings there. So yeah, I'm quite interested in actually possibly making the shorts, I think, for that. I think that would be really nice. But yeah, again, nice and basic, but this time obviously you've got things like zips. So again, this one calls for fairly fluid, medium weight wovens, cotton, linen, wool. So yeah, that covers that. And just to kind of explain, obviously those are the patterns, but it does give you instructions on this. So I've just given you a really quick flick through. In each of the patterns, it does explain a lot more. So I'll just give you a sneak peek on this one. So for instance, once you've you know, kind of looked at that front page, it does then go down to what supplies you need, what the finished measurements are, because obviously the your garment measurements are earlier on in the method section. And then it tells you what fabric requirements you need, so it's all there. And then it does give you the cutting layouts like it would on any other like deer and doe pattern. Some more pictures there. I like that. That's what I'm saying. I think those shorts are really cute. I think they're really, really nice. And there we go. We've got the instructions. So it tells you clearly what's the right side and the wrong side. It gives you step by step along with illustrations. So yeah, you do get all nice, clear instructions with that. So that is very, very helpful. As we know, I like instructions that are, you know, very clear and, you know, hold your hand throughout. And as you can see from some of those, you know, it does look very clear. And then it gives you a little technical guide at the end, a little glossary and little tips, you know, kind of like when it says about applying, interfacing, basting, you know, finishing, gathers. So lots of little things like that. So it does give you a lot of detail. And then this is another bit that I do like as well about the adjustments. So if you're finding that there's any problems, it tells you how you can grade between sizes. All different things there. Again, I'm flicking through because I'm sure you have if you do buy the book, you can have a proper read through. Bust adjustments, etc. So yeah, it does go through a lot for you there. And then there we go, we've got a lovely little gallery of all the patterns, and they look lovely, don't they? I love the colour palette that they've chosen as well, like kind of like the greys and the neutrals, because then you really get to see how the patterns look, you know, without being distracted by prints or anything or bright colours. So I love that, and I'm really happy with the ebook. I have got all the PDFs printed out. So if you do buy the ebook, you do get a whole range of different files. So you get the actual kind of instructions and the method bits, which is the main part. And then you get things, you know, like, so you've got your A4 PDF, you've got your A0 PDF. So yeah, you can, if you want to print it out at home, you can. If you want to send it to a copy shop, you can. I sent mine to a copy shop, and I've got all of the patterns ready to trace out on my A0. So yeah, I really hope that you found that helpful and insightful, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you like the look of the book? You know, are you not too sure? I did get the book when it was on its introductory kind of like offer, so I think I paid around £16, I think, for the book, and I don't know what it currently retails at. It might be kind of maybe around £20 or something, but you get 9 patterns. And yes, they are very basic. You may already have plenty of these sort of styles in your, you know, your pattern stash already, but I absolutely love these. I love deer and doe patterns anyway, so that's why I was really interested in getting it. And I also think if you are maybe, you know, maybe a slight beginner, this would be an amazing book for you as well, because the patterns are very straightforward and they have got nice clear instructions, that I think it would be perfect if you are a beginner. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at the So Hayley Jane box and the Deer and Doe ebook, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.